In the best of 2 game between Liquid and Cloud9 here for Eleague, and we have an audience making a bit of noise. I love that. Definitely love that. Samlock, what do you think? Cloud9, are they going to be as good as they were on Dust 2?
Why not? Cache has always been a solid map for them. They can actually do some work here. It's all about that T side. Once again, but they started off getting onto that CT side, which should be the favorite side on this map. So Liquid, definitely hearing some conversation from them outside during the break. They have the game plan. Obviously, they're like, okay, we messed up on Dust 2, but we're not losing focus. We're not even talking about Dust 2. We're talking about what we're going to do on Cache and how we're going to take this map. So I do like that.
And look at this, a triple boost in the middle. Wow, this is so aggressive. They're going to charge in nothing. He's going to have such a hard task in his hand. But actually, they're just going to circumnavigate him. They actually run in through the vent instead into the B-bomb side, which might be even worse for Liquid right now. There is a 3-man stack here, and that's unusual. Way too many people here. Cloud9 in a good position. Nothing taking one. Stewie, look at that! Clicking the way. Oh my god, Stewie! What are you doing? 3 kills, and all of them headshots in the pistol round.
What beautiful patience. That's some bravery right there from Stewie, because he could have very well jumped the gun and tried to rush out, but instead he stayed calm, cool, collected. His teammate Nothing did a fantastic job baiting for him on the site, so nobody was looking into that corner. And when time came, boom, 3 headshots. He gets it.
Not at all bad. And Liquid have got, I mean, this is a bit unfortunate, because if they had been rushing middle, then Nothing would have been the only one there, and probably they would have come out on top, right? But they sort of run into the vents instead, and the stack going on the B-bomb side. So good call from Cloud9, and another good start for them. No bomb plant for Liquid, so they got armor and pistols.
Yeah, force buy, straight up, hoping to get lucky and get that bomb plant, or even just win the round flat out. If you spot the man, and that's Stewie taking a little bit of damage over here on A main. Hiko has opened the door, but Nothing is covering it. So a little bit of information gained there. Quick shoulder peek from Hiko to spot out Nothing. He's going to have to change it up, and now it looks like they might even think about getting aggressive in A halls. That smoke is still blocking off Liquid, though, so no reason to take unnecessary risks just yet from Cloud9.
A lot of map control right now, actually, for Liquid, in the sense that they've been in main. They've been sort of spotting out a couple of Cloud9 members here. They should have some information about what's happening. And all of the middle right now is open to them as well. I think, who was that just in there looking? Might have been Adren just taking a peek into middle. I feel like Cloud9 are maybe a little bit too aggressive here, just having like one person look back and forth, but they don't want to overcommit to peeking main right now.
No, they've got Stewie anchoring that basically by lockers. So he's going to be sitting there waiting to see if anybody tries to commit. That's just not happening, though, for Liquid. They've done a good job of drawing attention over here. Hiko trying to make as much noise as possible, and it's going to wind up being that split. Nitro and Eleague just go powering up short, and now it's all on Stewie and Nothing gets overwhelmed. So Stewie, you have to deliver, and he drops the pack. That's a good way to start.
Yeah, that's the crucial kill right now. That might actually slow down Liquid just enough here. He's going to be going down, though, and Nitro still alive for just a second. Slemmy coming up with the Farmason. That will be the end of it. But yes, imagine a world in which Stewie doesn't get that kill on the bomb carrier. And that's what I was worried about. You know, when they overcommit to main, they end up giving up control on middle, and they just get rushed down on what we call highway, leading into the A-bomb side from mid. So that's really dangerous. They don't want to... You usually do that in a response to losing map control. Like if you lose middle, and you know you've lost middle, try and push main. You know, that makes sense. But if you just do it automatically, it could be really risky. So it works out for Cloud9 anyway. They did lose a couple of members there, but... They're still in a good position. They
were able to hold on to the essentials. They got that M4 back. The FAMAS stayed alive. That's been handed over. And now, well, Stewie, pure Stewie style, goes charging in. 4 players there ready to greet him, though, so he only gets the 1 kill. Nothing is there to save him, and Nothing with the follow-up HE. Gets another kill with the MP9. Lots of money made here for Nothing in the round. And, well, just all-out aggression. But Stewie, I mean, I don't mind him going super aggressive into A main like that when he only has the MP9 to donate. So that's fine. So long as you have Sky, you have Nothing there to anchor the site. It's not the end of the world if he gets caught.
So, a quick 3-0 here for Cloud9, as we do finally have some members of the audience in this. I like that. It definitely adds to the atmosphere.
Oh yeah, it's sick. It's sick. And I see some Cloud9 jerseys out there, so you know, a couple of fans here must be feeling pretty happy right now, considering Cloud9 are off to a very good start here on Cache. But this is where it can get nasty. Liquid now in the 4th round. They have the money to go for the AKs. No AWP picked up for Kusta, interestingly enough, so they want to be fleet of foot. They want to get out there and take the fight to him. And we'll see, again, straight boost, no time wasted at all. Very aggressive out into mid here for Liquid.
Yeah, but they already have middle, so where are they going to go with it? Quick kill there from Kusta coming in, taking out Stewie, and a second peek as well. And this, oh, Nitro dropping Slemmy. The lack of mid control for Cloud9 here, just horribly backfiring against them. And That's just a great way to win around here for Liquid. But, you know, Moses was bringing this up on the panel, saying that this is one of the things that Kus is very good at, is trying to take these fights with rifles. So we'll see if he's going to continue to do that. It'll just be Skadoodle left here.
He's in a bit of a tight spot because obviously they're going to try and hunt down this AWP. They wouldn't mind picking it up for themselves. But Scott, at least, he's going to make it expensive. Gets 3 kills. Will not find the 4th. But some flashy play there from Skadoodle to close out the round, at least making it very expensive for Liquid in the end, dropping 3 players like that. Kusta, though, now he's got his AWP, so he can feel happy about that. He wouldn't have had the money to buy one on his own. So he will save that for the next round. We'll see what he's capable of. But yeah, we're getting the point of view there of Kusta as he opens up with 2 kills on that A main.
Oh man, that works out very well indeed, doesn't it? 3-1, and moving into the 5th round here. Nova shotgun on Skadoodle. You in favor of this, Semler?
The old man shotgun, I love it. Time to go duck hunting.
Well, it's actually Shroud to open up with a great headshot there on Eleague. Not a bad way to start. And now look at this crossfire here. Stewie's kind of on his own with the smoke in front. But I would like to see some of those pellets hit from Skadoodle. That'd be interesting.
Oh no, he wants to make that money. $900 per kill with that shotgun. So that's what it's all about at this point. He wants to get that AWP back. And if they go charging in here, Liquid, he's going to be lying in wait. There is a flash, 2 flashes in fact, but they're all the way over on the A site. No utility here to help Cloud9 on the B side, so that's a little unfortunate with how it's playing out.
But a good way to check that corner there. If Stewie had still been left, that would have been a Molotov to kill him for sure. They're using a lot of grenades, which you gotta appreciate from Liquid's point of view. You know, it's better to use those grenades and check out those angles than to just walk in and assume and end up losing the round because of it. But they're getting dangerously close here, Sam. This is 1-shot range.
Oh, there we go. There's the flash, and Skadoodle, he hit some pellets, but no kill. Adren with the double spray, catching out Stewie. Nice return there from nothing, managing to find 1 kill onto Nitro, but Kusta steps into the angle, takes him out. And it's all on Shroud now. The rotation has come through, so he's not alone. Slamy's on upper, but Shroud alive on the site with 30 seconds left. It's down to Liquid to actually catch this guy making a mistake or to charge forward and just take the fight to him. Hiko not wasting any time, steps out and picks him off.
Wow, that's an expensive round for Liquid, but they do win it. Dren with a triple kill, in fact, and if that shotgun had connected on the first hit, you never know.
Surprisingly underwhelming there from Ska, though. It's like, I'm gonna not shoot, and then I'm going to barely miss the kill, point blank onto Nitro. Nitro can be counting his lucky stars at the end of that round. That should have been a lot of money in Skadoodle's pocket. But Ska, he still has the money for an AWP. It's just glass cannon. If he could have got that kill with the shotgun in the last round, he would have had Kevlar this one.
Yeah, and that could definitely make a big difference. Again, Liquid, look how quick they are in the middle. They're not respecting the idea that Cloud9 could be here, because obviously the CT side, they can set up earlier in the middle than the Ts can, so it is a really big risk. But right now, no effort from Cloud9's point of view to try and stop this. And it's already cost them 1 round.
Yeah, exactly. And the reason why we're putting so much emphasis on mid is that it opens up the ways through the vents there that you see that Skadoodle's currently aiming at to get onto that B site. Or you go straight up Speedway, up short, to get onto that A site. So it gives you options on that C side. But the smoke goes down to block off short, so this might start thinking, you know, this might funnel Liquid towards B, but there are currently 3 players set up here. Cloud9, that's all they want. And 2 very quick kills coming through here for Cloud9.
Yeah, how do you get back from this if you're Liquid? This is very hard if you're on the T side of Cash. Kusta with a good kill. Not at all a bad start, but they will lose Eleague in return. And now 2 versus 3. They need another frag to come through here, and it's not going to be easy to find one. They do have the bomb picked up in there. If they counter boost out, though, that is going to be perfect for Cloud9.
A little bit of a flash. And yeah, that backstab is set up now. So it should be solid here for Cloud9. Shroud once again playing that same position that we saw him in the last round. And it's all about not peeking because they don't have any nades to force his hand. So Kusa and Hiko, they have to walk up and hope that Shroud overextends or gets impatient. There's the flash. Does he step out? Yes, he does. Shoulder peek and spots the man. That's Hiko charging up close. And Hiko looking to get that flank in. And this time it is Shroud holding the line. Kusta gets the kill with the HP, but it's not going to be good enough. Nothing is there to secure the round for Cloud9 and give them 4. 4-2 and even a mini Shaq.
Perfect, isn't it?
I thought there was something wrong with his thumb, and then I actually, looked closer again, and then, oh, it's Shaq, right. That was one hell of a thumbs up.
If you did have a thumb that looked like Shaq, you'd probably make a lot of money on that. You could make your own YouTube channel and just immediately become famous.
YouTube, really?
Well, I was going the family route here, Sam. That's all I'm saying.
Right. So,
well, 4-2 right now. Cloud9 currently quite happy about how all of this is playing out. I mean, these rounds are a bit expensive, right? It's not like they are coming out with a lot of members still alive, but they are continuously winning them. And now Slemmy in the corner, no one spotted for him. Shroud in checkered, gonna try for the kill there. They're trading unfavorably, but tragically, that's the bomb going down. And Slemmy, he can't hold on to it here. Stewie and Skadoodle still left.
whoa.
Can they get this round through? They should be able to.
That was a beast shot coming out from Nitro there, and a remarkably ugly hold coming in for Cloud9. Just getting completely overwhelmed up close. Nice nade coming in from Stewie, though.
No armor.
Yeah, that's a little bit tough, though, because can he actually... Does he have the information to go off of right now? I don't think so. He's hoping to try and misdirect them, basically, make him think that he's coming in from CT, hoping to draw somebody out into the open. But Liquid, they should just be holding. They're listening for the footsteps, and there we go. Stewie plows forward, and with the incendiary making noise, oh, if he could have hit that flick. Way too close, and now he's dancing on the edge. There's the man out in the open, just gifting himself. Hiko, so confident in his ability to land the shot, just gets punished.
And the look on his face, you know, you're supposed to be celebrating at that point in time. This is just an ice-cold killer. What a ridiculous clutch. And Hiko, I think, just way too desperate to try and get that kill. You know, Stewie didn't have anything left after that. I'm not sure if Hiko could have known that, but there was no smoke, no other Molotov that he could have thrown down. It would have been really tough for Stewie to win it if Hiko had just played defensively. So 5 for 2 right now. Cloud9 once again coming out just barely ahead.
Well, Liquid, I mean, yeah, you saw they're not smiling right now. Hiko definitely looking frustrated. And Liquid need to figure out what it is that they need to do to actually start putting some rounds on the board. 5-2, Cloud9 in the lead. And now, well, it's Cloud9 showing that they can be versatile. Because nothing is going to get boosted up here with an MP9. Really? Put the guy with the rifle up there. Slemmy at least has a FAMAS. He can actually take a fight with somebody who's waiting in T-spawn. Right now, nothing is just hoping. He's basically hoping to catch somebody off guard in A main. He's hoping to just drop down behind them as they try and push into the halls.
Yeah, I think that's accurate. And it's interesting that Eleague is already covering for the ice cream truck back there. So nothing is not going to have a great time if he runs into this AK. That should be a lost fight almost immediately. But now... are they going to try for the boost? Oh, no, look at this. Right in front of each other and with the wrong weapon out. It's a quick trade there, but I bet you Kusta's not going to be happy about that one.
No, I'm not. I don't think that was quite good enough, though, for Cloud9. And look at this. The incendiary straight on the Slemmy. He's going to step out. They're not actually pre-aiming that angle. Eleague, big mistake. Adren and Eleague both picked off by a guy who should have been, you know, basically a piece of fried chicken. Should have been done.
Yeah, and that's one of those mistakes you make when you're under a lot of pressure, you know? You throw the Molotov to flush him out, and then you forget about the other part of that plan, which is actually shooting at him when he comes out. I think they were just assuming, you know, nah, it's checked, no one's there, and then they just forget about it. D4 plant coming through here, and Nitro playing right at the edge on this bomb site, spraying down and getting a good kill in, trying for a second one, but not going to happen, and it will be Cloud9 here, now up 6-2. On the CT side of Cash, which is the more favorite side normally, although some teams can be very good on the T side as well.
What a monster play. We will give it to Adren, though. He did get flashed. So for the follow-up there, you see the flash symbol come up above his head just as he starts to take the fight with Slemmy. So a bit of poor timing there for Adren. Didn't really work out for him. But Slemmy, that was fantastic work. He just completely turned the round on its head. Because when nothing only gets the 1-for-1 trade on the boost, that still favors Liquid. A 4-on-4. That should still work out for Liquid. It's Slemmy who just completely turns it around. And he's been a little quiet. I mean, that double kill, he was sitting on 3 kills before that, so now sitting on 5. But a 6-2 scoreline now with Cloud9 pretty firmly in the lead at this point. They're off to a fantastic start on the CT side. Nice nade onto Kusa and Eleague as well, doing big damage.
Yeah, they were obviously having some sort of private conversation there and just interrupted.
Rude.
Hard to talk over an HE grenade, I bet. Another grenade coming in, doing a little bit of damage to Hiko, but shouldn't be much of a problem this round for Cloud9. And I think Liquid, if they can get a bomb plant right now, then that should be enough for them, essentially. You know, should be happy at that point.
That's the goal. That's the aim of this round. Get that bonus $800 on everybody. Oh, wow, nothing. Just put some shots through and completely just shuts down Pusta. Now Stewie going for the pre-fire, point blank, runs out of bullets in the end, but nothing is there to save the day. But Nitro will be denied the bomb plant. He has to be. He's getting 1 kill at least. A point blank headshot on nothing. That'll do the trick. But still, 3 players survive the round for Cloud9. That's 7-2 now for Cloud9. Well in the lead now. You can kind of expect to see 8-7 sometimes on this map, right? It can be pretty even, 50-50, but Cloud9 now have so much room to work with.
What do you make of Slemmy's name? There's something about that that's slightly different in my mind about all the rest of them. Is it just me? It stands out to me. That's what I'm trying to say, Samler. You know.
Again, I'm trying to look for like the hook here.
Well, you wouldn't know it. I'll explain it a bit. Nitro gonna try and play inside the smoke there. I think he flashed himself, and it's right now a 2-for-1 trade favoring Cloud9. Shroud with another kill coming through, and it is gonna be finally him going down, but Kuster alone in a 1-on-3, trying to see if he could make it work. But the bomb is trapped on the other side, and he has an AWP. It's almost like he's waiting for someone to boost him, but Kuster, they're all dead. It's just not gonna happen.
Real dark. It got real dark for a second there.
Just a little bit.
But I mean, now Kuster, at least he has one thing that's going for him here, right? A minute 10 on the clock. Lots of time to work with here. But Cloud9 should not be making any mistakes, basically, to allow him in here. Stewie should just be focused on A main. That's exactly what he's doing. He's standing at the bottom of short, so he's close enough to support Slemmy. And this is all about just making sure that you don't get stabbed in the back, because this guy, he really can only come from the extremities. If Slemmy has got control of mid, Stewie, all you have to do is focus on A, and Skadoodle is locking down B. So there isn't a whole lot of room for Kuster to work with here. He just needs to hope that he can catch somebody out and get him in his crosshairs.
Yeah, and they know that he's eventually going to be gravitating towards that bomb anyway, so yeah, they can really just keep it cool right now. And he's also running out of time, just plain and simple. Stewie with a good kill, and that's going to be it. 8-2. Cloud9, they seem even better than they did on Dust 2. Even better start for them this time.
I'm digging the music, man.
This is a tactical time right now. You see, this is obviously a Danish thing, but so SLEM in Danish is like it's just a word for like bad or potentially naughty in the right context. So whenever I see Slemmy, I just have to stop my brain from translating it into, you know, baddie or something like that.
You're right, though. That would see, that's something that nobody else would get. Astralis would have got that. Dignitas would have got that.
I don't know if they have made those jokes on Astralis, but I could see that happening. They're a really weird team, so some really weird people on that team. Well, we do have the tactical timeout. Maybe we can just catch up on who's doing well in this game right now. Shroud, not quite as hot as he was on Dust 2, but not out of the game by any means.
No.
Nothing, still doing well. Now, consistency has always been the key. We're talking consistent over 2 maps here, but I'll take that as a start for a potential, you know, star player to make a return. And then we got Stewie in here, and that's obviously just exciting. We've seen him in this game already be very good.
Well, I think the key here is, regardless of how this second map plays out, we're going to have to try and track Nothing down for an interview, have a word with him, ask him what's changed up that's really allowed him. Like, how does he feel in the roster now that Slemmy's in, Irakanji's here standing behind them as well, their coach. I mean, clearly something has changed to allow him to unlock this kind of level that we haven't seen from him in so long in CSGO. It's almost like ancient history, you know, written down in hieroglyphs. Nothing used to get kills. You know, that's we haven't seen it in so long, man.
I just think I think it could be a strength and it could be a problem. I think Nothing is always like, he's always in a very good mood. He's always very excited, you know. He's always going to be the guy to try and bring up the mood for his team. You know, if everyone's feeling down, I think Nothing is going to be that person.
Right.
But I sometimes wonder if that comes at the cost of him also having a harder time sort of really taking it seriously. You know, is Nothing going to be the guy who's up at, you know, 3 in the morning, practicing the smokes, just, you know, edging out the last bit of technique that he needs, you know? Or is he going to be the guy to say, this is going to work out fine, you know, we'll probably make it, we're giving it our best shot, you know? That winner mentality that the panel were talking about for Hiko, I'm quite sure Hiko will be the guy on the other hand to put in, you know, 110% to try and make it work, so.
Well, not only does he go stream, he basically just only does CS. I mean, Nothing, he's got some crazy dance moves. That's what I was about to say, right? Sure, he's up practicing the flashbang dance at the club, at the club, you know, just doing work that way.
I'm sure that dance has to kill at the club, but the thing is, in the game,
not so much.
Not so much, right?
Unless you get the flash in. I mean, right now, what I want to see from Liquid, rather, we haven't seen a full execute yet.
What I have found is that generally, if you go flashing in the club, they are going to throw you out. Speaking from personal experience here, Selma, that's not a good idea.
Running in stadiums too, that's also a no-go.
Just don't do it. Don't even do it. Take my word for it. All right, we are getting back into the game here. Cloud9 up 6 rounds. Liquid. I can't even point to like a consistent pattern that's been working out for them here.
Right.
This is just all going badly right now.
I want an A execute full on smoke, like what do they used to call it, veggie wrap. That was the North American term for Sean Gares. That was his strat basically. He got super salty one day when I think it was Liquid. He was like, "They're using my strat." It's like, yeah, man, because they can watch a demo and take your strat. It's not the end of the world.
The veggie wrap. I
Well,
am
I mean,
not
Sean
going to
Gares.
question that.
He's a fit guy. Eats rabbit food. What do you want? Gotta, sacrifice some things to look that good, Andrews.
This is true. This is true. You're gonna have to give up on the bacon. Don't know
Never
if I
that.
Don't know if I can do that. It will be the Molotov raining in, just to deny a little bit here, and the grenade did land on Nitro early on. So Cloud9, again, they are very aggressive in main. I mean, even when they don't really need to be, they're still just having a presence there. It's gonna be annoying for Liquid.
It's probably, I mean, with intent to try and throw a stick in things. If Liquid are trying to set up some kind of delayed execute onto a site, if Cloud9 are showing a presence in here early on, it could actually throw a wrench. But right now, they are just going to be pushing through, and well, they happen to line up for nothing. Who gets a third headshot? One of them a wall bang. Stewie steps in, gets another one. Are we going to get 5 headshots here from Cloud9? Well, we'll get one from Eleague. That's going to work. Brings it back to a 1v3. He has Kevlar as well, so he has a little bit of room to work with here now that he has an M4 to play. He's got that bomb, so if he can get this bomb plant, actually, this is a huge win for him in the round, but it will get denied in the end. Skadoodle does deliver on the 5th headshot.
Yeah, and I do like that. I think that is the new forklift as well that's being played on, obviously, here. So, so quite cool. Working out a lot better. There are some other minor map changes that maybe one day I will look at. Yeah, what a great round here, and it will be a 9th round for Cloud9.
17, 1 and 8 for nothing though right now.
Yeah.
He is definitely delivering on a level that we have not seen in quite some time, so really refreshing. But it's the full buy for both teams. 9-2 the score, Cloud9 still in the lead, and the double op strategy being busted out here on the CT side. So we'll see if they can actually find a pick. Shroud is holding aggressive though with that M4, but there's still a gap. It's not perfect, and Kusta doesn't pull the trigger. He had him dead to rights.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he spotted that or if the smoke bloomed just a second before he could have seen it. Again, the players are obviously not seeing the X-ray outline that we're seeing, so it's a little bit different playing the game without the X-ray there. Shroud, bit of a blind shot coming through. Kusta, rewarded for the patience though, and Liquid, they really need to get back in here. This has to be like at least 10-5, so they need another 3 rounds, I think.
Look at this hard rotation coming out from Cloud9 as well. They are not messing around. As soon as Slemmy is gone, they instantly rotate an extra man over to cover this B site. 3 players sitting here, and Stewie holding a passive retake position over on the A side, playing at car, and he sees that short smoke go down. So right now, Stewie's trying to communicate this to his teammates, and it looks like Skadoodle is going to be the one to rotate over to try and lend a hand on the A site. The bomb is rotating there as well, so this is a good call coming out here from Cloud9.
Setting up for a bit of an A-hit right now. Stewie is by the truck, so he has to get at least 1 and survive, and preferably 2 kills. There's so much riding on his position, right? Oh, they line up for him! He actually got the shot on Nitro. That could have been a 2-for-1 shot. Stewie doing a lot of work right now, but they're trying to see if they can wrap around. 2nd kill coming through here, and he's brought it back in the favor of Cloud9. Now comes the counter boost. They're trying to get into middle, and if Adren can't stay alive here, and indeed he won't now, Liquid is just falling apart. They go for the plant, but it's not even that great of a plant right now. I don't see how they can bring it back here. Kusta and Hiko, they're going to have to go really big in this round.
It's all about Kusta. And he's got the line onto truck. Stewie taking shots, so he knows that there's somebody over here with the AWP right now. Shroud pushing in aggressively through A main. There aren't going to be a whole lot of angles here to work with. Hiko, though, will trade 1-for-1, and Kusta still alive. Takes out nothing, but Stewie pushes forward from CT and shuts him down in the end. So, solid round coming in here from Cloud9, actually. Very mobile around the map, rotating A to B, and then back over once Stewie calls that this is actually the play. Spotting multiple people. And Nitro, man, look at this brave peek coming in from Nitro. He just really went for it, tried to take the fight to Stewie. Decided, actually, somebody needs to make the difference here. I'm going to be the one to step up. Goes for the aggressive peek and gets punished.
I mean, I don't know. I thought that round was going to be over really quick because Stewie shouldn't have been able to get that much out of it. And he gets a triple kill at the end. So that's just very, very impressive. We are going to be the 13th round. And Liquid, now, I think they're just all in at this point. Like, they just got to keep going here because if it doesn't work out right now, that we could be seeing, I mean, it's obviously not quite what happens to Renegades, but it could be something similar where suddenly the second map just completely crumbles.
Oh yeah, it's 2 rounds better than what Renegades got so far. So that's something. It's already a positive. In case you guys were wondering, Renegades got 16-0'd on Train by Luminosity. So pretty brutal way to start the league off for them.
Too soon, Samla.
Too soon. Oh, yeah.
I mean, depending on who you are. Stewie creeping back in and getting a kill on Hiko. That's got to be a little bit annoying. And again, it's this aggressive A main presence. It isn't usual. It's not how teams normally play. And I think it's throwing Liquid a little bit off, because normally you have more or less have control of that part of the map, and it just limits the CT information, and that's not happening right now.
What's wild is that Cloud9 are hardly putting up any fight at all in mid. Ever since that boost, we haven't really seen too much from them, and yet Liquid aren't really making use of that.
Oh
Skadoodle through the smoke, the timing is perfect. Eleague is down, Adren can't find the headshot on Slemmy, who's being a very naughty boy, and Kusta. Well, it's all on Kusta now, 1v5. Bomb is right in front of him, 30 seconds on the clock, and he's just, wow, Slemmy just swings out wide, takes his face off. 11 rounds on the board now for Cloud9. A measly 2 for Liquid. And Liquid, they don't even have enough for a real full buy.
Yeah, but they should go for it anyway here. I think saving in the 14th round would be a little bit ridiculous, so might as well just try and see what they can now happen. Maybe just go for a bit of an aggressive B hit. Throw the grenades in there, try and see if you can make it work.
YOLO? The last time they YOLO'd onto B, though, that's when they got wrecked. I mean, that was the pistol round, right? Stewie crouched in the snacks corner, took 3 of them out with headshots, so maybe that's completely turned Liquid off. And now they just want to go for the A rush. Straight up, no fear, only dreams, and Stewie's there to shatter them. Nothing has got the line on door as well. Hiko can't get out there to help his mates, and Stewie, he just reigns supreme.
Wow, he's so good at playing this angle now. He's even going to push up. He's done enough. He could just call in for backup and wait for the team to show up, and they would win this round, but he wants a little bit more. Hiko close to the bomb site here, and the bomb is actually dropped. They don't even have it picked up right now. Finally, Eleague gonna get his hands on it, but it is way too late. Nothing picking up a kill. Stewie coming home with a quad kill here, and a 12th round for Cloud9. Stewie right now at 22 kills in 14 rounds.
Yeah, completely overtaken. Nothing. I mean, nothing isn't far behind, but still, this is what you're looking for right now. Just doesn't miss a shot. A couple of these easy ones as well that we would see some operators, you know, they'll fluff the easy ones. They'll hit the hard shots, but then miss out on like a really 100% kind of shot that they need to hit. Stewie, boom, delivers shot after shot, and even ends strong with the pistol. Great to see. I mean, it's just great to see Stewie coming into his own on Cloud9 as well. One of the more controversial picks that we've had in CSGO. He came in, I mean, just so much pressure on him and attention. A lot of criticism just because of his lack of experience and, you know, his YOLO style.
Yeah, I think especially the pro scene, almost everyone just hated him because of his style. People did not enjoy it at all. Shroud with a good opening frag there for Cloud9, actually peeking again, and he's going to go down to Hiko now inside the bomb site. Still Slemmy and Skadoodle.
Wow, Stewie's still here with that AWP. Skadoodle gonna miss his shot though, and they're flashed white, but Ska gonna eat the easy shot. Point blank misses. Will not get followed up on, however. Slemmy will hold. And it's a 1v2, but not for long. Nothing rotating over from the A side. We'll pick up the final kill of this first half, and it's a 13-2 scoreline at the close. Cloud9 just dominating, completely shutting Liquid out of the map.
Wow, that's pretty shocking. I mean, nothing like what I was expecting. I think Liquid, they really look tilted on this first half. And again, it's following up from losing the first map. That was very close, but this time, not even anywhere near that. So this second half, we've seen it in Counter-Strike. It happens that you get miracle comebacks.
A little bit of a smile.
This would be incredible, wouldn't it?
A little bit of a smile there from
the opening week, Summer. We've got Liquid and Cloud9 playing each other, and right now, Cloud9 is showing us that they still may just be the best team in North America, at least if you discount the Brazilian teams. But yeah, still a pretty good title to hold. Liquid are having a really hard time against their countrymen here.
Yeah, they're just getting blown out of the map. I was a little skeptical coming into this as far as the shape that Cloud9 would show here on land, but right now, I mean, Liquid are struggling massively on Dust 2. Their CT side fell apart, and Cloud9 were able to power through and take the map. Now it's, I mean, same order of things. Cloud9, though, this time around, massive job on the CT side. They completely locked Liquid out. They start the half with 13 rounds, so if they pick up this pistol round, they could just completely just wipe out Liquid, pick up a solid second map, and move on to the next match.
Yeah, and we've got like a really cool combination on this team of sort of the old guard, the legend, and nothing, and then young Stu coming in, and they're both doing extremely well right now. So I don't know how Liquid could possibly deal with this right now. It would be nothing less than a miracle if they can actually make it back in this game. Stewie sneaking all the way into middle, and again, so much map control here for Cloud9, just taking care of it. Kusta going to walk right in, and a very hard angle for him to predict that anyone was going to be at. So early kill, going in favor of Cloud9, and Shroud picking up Adren as well. Hiko in a world of trouble behind here, trying to see if he can stay alive. He's going to pick up the one headshot, going for a second one, but they are swarming him right now, and he can't stay alive back there. He's going to be going down, Eleague to fall, and now Nitro all on his own.
Now that was the big play. The fact that Eleague gets nothing out of his flank, and Nitro gets completely caught out, shot from 3 different angles in a 14th round. Shroud showing sounds of happiness. Sounds? Signs. That's what I'm going for. He smiled. That's what I'm trying to say. Usually Shroud looks like, he's the Undertaker. Never a happy day in his life. No, today, things are going well for once. 14-2. And while Liquid going to go for the force buy here, hoping that they can get something done. Kusta not going to invest anything at all. No, he will. He's actually in it with his mates. Fully buying out here, not trying to play for the long game. They realize their backs are to the wall right now. They need to start posting rounds on the board.
Look, I mean, at this point, the comeback is so unlikely to happen that if it happens in this round, you want to make sure you are allowed at least one mistake, Because if you save this round and play the next one, then you're essentially telling your teammates, let's just try and see if we can play like 13 rounds in a row or 14 rounds in a row without making any mistakes. So it's kind of nice to have just a one slip up and you're still in the game. So they're just trying to see if they can maybe make this work. Hiko going to be pushing in here. That's a good shot, but it is returned with Eleague and Hiko both going down. So still favoring Cloud9, and how can you retake this?
Well, I'm sure that somebody on Liquid called out that Stewie is lit, but nothing is there to watch his back. And so it's down to Kusta and Adren, last 2 alive here for Liquid. And they're kind of, it's decision-making time. Do you actually try and retake, or do you hold on to the gear that you have? Currently $2,600 invested here in Liquid. Now $1,300 as they lose half of it. And nothing is just going to press forward. And Adren not going to be able to get anything done. 2 kills for Stewie, 2 for nothing. It's
become a competition to get the top frags here for these 2 players. Stewie at 26, nothing at 22. My God.
It's excellent.
Between them, they have more kills than the entire Liquid team combined. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah, Liquid have really just not been able to get anything going on this second map whatsoever. They're getting steamrolled at this point. Now they need a perfect CT half with this force buy. They've got the CZs, 5-7, but can they get 13 rounds in a row? Not sure, not too sure about it. Aggressive push out here to be hauled. Shroud will find his first kill on Adren. Kusta, however, brings it back, and the Skadoodle gets headshot, so they have to be a little careful here, Cloud9. They don't want to throw away the edge.
Yeah, just close out this game. I mean, there's no reason to play around and sort of prolong it. Just get it out of the way. You've got this anyway. Now Hiko and Eleague are going to be left 2 on 4 right now. And Cloud9 on Cash. Who would have thought that they would be this powerful on it? Eleague, not a chance. Going to be the 28th kill here coming through for Stewie, and he's looking for 29. A single headshot. It's going to be at 16-2 as Cloud9 take out Liquid on Dust2 and Cash both.
Put him out of his misery. And what an impressive performance from those 2 guys right there. Nothing and Stewie. Everybody delivering on the team. Slemmy had his moments as well as Shroud and Ska, but that's what is so key now. Stewie seems like he's coming into his own. He just completely came alive on that second map, as well as nothing. And we just can't stop talking about it because, well, it is pretty important. We haven't really seen this kind of performance out of these players in quite some time.
Yeah, and it's interesting as well. We've got Yurkandi as the coach there on Cloud9. Obviously, he was playing with Shroud way back in Manajuma with Desi and a couple of other people too. So it's a good fun, good little historic sort of narrative there on the Cloud9 team. But what a win for them.
Yeah, long throwback. That's...
Yeah. Well, I think we are just about ready. As we come back, of course, we do have another couple of games coming up and a bit of a breakdown of this map, but a tweet coming out here. Call me Rosax. The Eleague production has been incredible. Can't wait to sit my grandpa down and watch it on TBS this Friday. That's what we're all looking forward to. Absolutely. We'll be back after a break.